homemade barbecue sauce and oven roasted corn on the cob. Perfect for Labor Day. So see how I get this put together. Your family will enjoy this. Our ingredients for the barbecue sauce starts with some soy sauce or Worcestershire. I have some brownie seasoning, onion powder, garlic powder, and black pepper. I have some honey. I also have my barbecue seasoning salt and my hickory salt. And I have my brown sugar, ketchup, minced ginger, some bell peppers that were frozen and chopped up very finely. I have my spicy brown mustard and some liquid hickory smoke flavoring. This is all going to be so good once it's put together, and you are going to love this so much you may not even want to buy any more barbecue sauce. So we're just going to slowly add all the seasonings, everything to this ketchup. Now you can make this like the night before and let it slow cook inside of a crock pot. This will probably make the barbecue sauce taste even better. But right now we're talking about something last minute, and if you don't have barbecue sauce, this is a perfect recipe to use. I'm adding my soy sauce, or you can replace it, like I said, with Worcestershire. I'm having some honey because this is a nice honey barbecue sauce, and I'm going to also add a little bit of that brownie seasoning. If you don't have that browning sauce that you would use for gravy, you can use some good old blackstrap molasses. That will also make this taste so delicious. And I'm using my spicy brown mustard, or you can use regular mustard. This recipe can be altered. I had some, like I said, some bell peppers that were already chopped in the freezer, and I just kind of finely chopped them some more and warmed them up in a microwave to kind of break them down some more, so that way it wouldn't be so chunky inside this sauce. Once you get all your ingredients in there, you want to give this a nice stir, and you want to bring this to a boil. And once it comes to a low boil, then you want to lower the temperature. Once you lower the temperature, this is going to slow cook for 20 minutes. That's all. 20 minutes. But like I said, this recipe can be used in a crock pot, and you can allow this to slow cook all night on a low setting, and your whole house will smell like 4th of July or Labor Day, like what's coming up tomorrow. So once this is starts, once you get this simmering on a low temperature, you want to cover this up, and like I said, for 20 minutes only. Now to start on the corn on the cob. I had my kids to pull as much of the corn silk off of the cobs, and I left some of the husk on there because this is going to be the covering as this corn roasts in the oven. I have 1 heaping tablespoon of mayonnaise, 1 heaping tablespoon of margarine. You can use butter. My butter was frozen, so I'm using some margarine. So this recipe also for the corn can be maneuvered and, can be altered to your flavoring. I put it in the microwave for 30 seconds, just to try to loosen it up some. I'm adding some parsley, and you can add whatever seasonings, like I said, you want. I added about 1 teaspoon of parsley. I'm adding some garlic pepper seasoning. You can omit it. You can use whatever seasoning, like I said. Garlic pepper in this, and then I'm also going to add something that most people may not, a pinch of sugar and some of that butter flavoring that you would use for popcorn. For some reason I did not record that part, but I did add that for a little enhanced flavor for the popcorn, because if you use it on popcorn, you could use it on some corn on the cob. So once you get everything mixed up, then you want to go ahead and just pull your corn husk back, and you want to get your pastry brush. If you can make the corn husk, lay back. I had some difficulties. But you want to just brush that glaze or that sauce all over your corn on the cob. And you want to do that and turn it around and make sure that it's just coated all over. Now, if you want more and you really want your corn on the cob to be soaking with this sauce, then you can make a larger portion. I just mainly wanted it to flavor the corn on the cob. So as you can see, I'm just brushing it on there. And then you want to use this same method and do it to all the other corn on the cob. And this is just mainly for 8 corn on the cobs. And you can see I have it completely coated on the last one as well. And then you're going to wrap up and close them up like I did with the other ones. You're going to use that husk, close them up, and then we're going to place them on a baking sheet. I have it resting on some parchment paper, and they're going to bake in the oven for 20 minutes. I'm checking on my barbecue sauce, and you can see it is looking so rich and so delicious. This sauce is done. I'm going to place this to the side and I already have my chicken marinating. So now this is just ready to be used. Now, of course, you want to cool down if you're planning to store it and use it at another time. After about 20 minutes, you got your corn on the cob. Then you want to flip it over, let it roast in the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. And this is how your corn on the cob will look once it's done. Your husk will have a little bit of witherness, but that is all right. That juiciness of the corn. Look at that butter. Look at that mayo. All of that flavor is in those corn kernels. So now you see me. I have my baked little bite-sized chicken wings here, which is mainly the little drummies. My family and I, we love the drummies. Now, if you want the flats, I love flats too. But I just decided to do just the little drummies. I'm glazing some of that barbecue sauce that I made over those little drummies. And they're going to go back in the oven and look. Look at my barbecue sauce on those delicious drummies. I mean, the flavor of this homemade sauce is going to top any sauce that you buy in the store. So if you like this video, please click like, share, and subscribe. You can check me out on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I believe your family will love these 2 recipes. Remember, leave a comment down below if this is something you would try. Have a safe holiday and God bless.